Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the evaporator motor fan blade in a KitchenAid refrigerator. This is going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For the job, we're going to need a 1/4-inch nut driver, a flat blade screwdriver, and a pair of needle nose pliers. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new evaporator motor fan blade. This evaporator motor fan blade is mounted on a motor shaft inside the freezing compartment behind the cover panel. It pushes cold air inside the freezer section, keeping the temperature at the desired level. If the temperature in the freezer is way above normal and you can hear an unusual noise from the freezer, check the evaporator motor fan blade and replace it if needed. Let's open the freezer door to get to the part. Next, we need to take out this freezer door. In order to do that, I'm going to use this 1/4-inch nut driver. I'm going to loosen up 2 1/4-inch screws, one in upper corner on each side. And now I'm going to grab the door and lift it off, and then we can take it away. Now I'm going to use this flat blade screwdriver. I'm going to remove this stopper and place it into this opening here and pull it out. As you can see, here is a rectangular opening, and I put this blade of the flat blade screwdriver right into it when I was removing it, and then I pushed it out. And I'm going to remove the left side stopper using that flat blade screwdriver. I'm going to put it right in there, and I'm going to pull it out. Next step would be taking out the middle freezer drawer. Pull out the drawer all the way out, and I'm going to slide it middle drawer, and we're going to lift it up and take it away. So I'm going to continue to strip the freezer out. I'm going to take out this bottom drawer, bottom basket. Next, we're going to remove the support bar. I'm going to use this needle nose pliers. I'm going to slide to the left that locking sleeve. And I'm going to remove this support bar. Next, I'm going to pull out the upper freezer drawer, and then using a flat blade screwdriver, we're going to insert it right here. There's a lock in there, and I'm going to pull it aside and lift up on the drawer. Same thing here, and we can remove it. All right, let's push in this rails, and I'm going to dive inside, and we're going to take out this left side rails. All right, so I'm inside the freezer. Going to pull out this rail, and we have 2 1/4-inch screws that I'm going to remove using a 1/4-inch nut driver. Now I'm going to remove this assembly. I'm going to pull out the rail and yank it slightly forward. The whole thing comes out. Alright, so I'm going to remove this upper rail using the same 1/4-inch nut driver, and there's one screw right in there, in that opening there. I'm going to take it out. In the same way as the bottom one, we're going to slide it forward and remove. So I'm inside the freezer compartment, and we are removing this cover, which covers the sensor on the right side of the rear panel. Alright, so I'm going to use this flat blade screwdriver. I'm going to insert it into this
opening, and I'm going to push the tab and open the cover. Yep. Turn it around, and then we can see the sensor inside. I'm going to take it out. All right, next we're going to remove 4 1/4-inch screws, and now I'm going to take off this access panel. Using a 1/4-inch nut driver, I'm going to take them all out. I'm going to pull out these rails on the right side to make it a little easier to access to the panel. And I'm going to pull out the panel and grab it on the left somewhere where you feel comfortable. And remove it. And take this out. Next, I'm going to use this 1/4-inch nut driver, and I'm going to take out the 2 1/4-inch screws that hold this motor bracket. I'm using the magnet tip 1/4-inch nut driver, so we're not going to lose any screws. If you're not using a magnet, then probably it would be better if you put a towel up on the top of the evap coil, so you're not going to lose the screws. And now I'm going to pull out this bracket with the motor. And now I'm going to remove this fan blade of the motor shaft. I'm going to use this flathead screwdriver, and I'm going to pry it off. And now I'm going to use my hand and continue taking it out. Carefully let go of the motor and the bracket. Don't bend the fins. This is the old evaporator motor fan blade next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from appliancepartspros.com. Alright, now I'm going to install the new fan blade under the motor shaft with this opening on the shaft. I'm going to support the motor from the back, and I'm going to push on the blade. And now I'm going to install the bracket back on. Alright, so I'm going to lift up the bracket, match the holes, and I'm going to use this 1/4-inch nut driver to install this screw on the left. And then the screw on the right. Alright, now I'm going to install this cover panel. And there's a little detail that we should not miss. This sensor has to go on the top, right in this cutout. And then we can slide this right side in and the left side. Alright, next I'm going to use the 1/4-inch nut driver, and I'm going to install the 4 screws to secure the panel. Alright, now I'm going to insert this sensor into this cover, and we're going to place it on this evaporator cover panel. I'm going to put it in, I'm going to lock it into this clip, and I'll place it into the cutouts like that. Bring it in and push it back to lock. Alright, now I'm going to install this upper rail. We have these 2 brackets on the inside and 2 black mounting pins. We need to lock the brackets over the pins by sliding it inside. And next we're going to secure it with the single 1/4-inch screw. And now I'm going to install this rail back in. Alright, so we are going to install this assembly rail onto these 2 black pins. We got these 2 openings, and we are going to slide them over the pins, lock them over. And now I'm going to secure this rail with a couple of 1/4-inch screws using a same nut driver. All right, I'm going to pull out the rails. And now I'm going to install the upper freezer drawer. Place it on the rails. And push it back. And we're going to put it down and lock it. And next I'm going to push this upper drawer in. And now I'm going to install this support bar. First I'm going to place it into the left side and then into the right side. And I'm going to slide this locking sleeve that is going on this way. There's a little pin here at the bottom, and we're going to lock it into this cutout. So turn it this way, place it on, and push it on. Now let's install the bottom drawer in. So we got 3 tabs and 3 cutouts on each side, so we need to interlock them. Only then the drawer is properly installed. And let's install the middle drawer. I'm going to put it in. And slide it in. And now I'm going to install the left side stopper in. I'm going to slide it in and press it. And now I'm going to slide this right side stopper in. I'm going to bring the door. All right, so we are going to hang the door onto these rails. So this portion will be inserted right there in this opening. Place the bottom in first, and then place the screw into this cutout here. And we're going to do the same thing on the opposite side. All right, so after the door has been installed, I'm going to secure it by tightening these 2 1/4-inch screws using a 1/4-inch nut driver. And the last thing we're going to do, close the freezer door.
Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.